Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rally Sports Network presentation of Pennsbury Ice Hockey. Pennsbury Ice Hockey taking on Central Bucks South tonight. The Falcons taking on the Titans. And I am Dan McDevitt, as always, your play-by-play commentator here at Rally Sports Network, joined by my color commentator, Ethan Whitney. Ethan, how are we doing tonight?
We're doing great. It's been a very interesting game. One thing I want to talk about is the infamous four-goalie rotation, just taking over the league. Great system created by Central Bucks South. They've got Freshman going out tonight. I said, let's be fair. Great. Freshman with series and you can play, you will play. It's like a lot of things to see how they
There really is no hierarchy with Central Bucks South. They don't matter if you're a freshman, they don't matter if you're a senior, it's how you play, and that's how you're going to win it on the ice. They play a team that nothing is earned on that team. They have only 26 goals allowed this entire season, man. You gotta think that's gonna have to account for having 4 goalies in the back of the net. You're always gonna have a well-rested goalie. You're always gonna have someone who you want to have in the back of the net, and it's a system that it's proven to work. Kind of night you're going to get out of Harry McDevitt. It could either be a really good night, it could be not one of his better nights. This team, nothing is ever really predictable. They're either going to have a great game or they're going to have a bad game. There's never in between with this team. They're either going to fall completely short or they're going to win. It's that simple with the Falcons. And it's not something we want to see go into playoff time. This team's already fallen in the playoff race. And to segue into that, there's no morale on the teams. We've heard from the locker room. We've heard from multiple accounts that all hopes really lost back there.
And who knows how likely that is. So morale definitely started to become a problem, which is not something we saw at all last year with the Pennsbury Falcons with that team going as far as they did.
Now, another player we want to look out for on the Central Bucks South side of the puck is Ryan Frey. Ryan Frey and DJ Lindemann. Both with a combined goals of 27 goals. And when you looked at the other points of the team, they're an offensive powerhouse. Like, you don't see as much goals coming out at any of these players on this team, for that matter, than you do these two players. And it's just something that Pennsbury really needs to get on top of and control going into tonight's game. Pennsbury's defense is it's something you're really going to get a really good night out of, or you're going to get a bad night out of. This team is no stranger to letting up a lot of goals. But hopefully we can see some now. The segue into that, you're watching the Pennsbury Falcons take on the Central Bucks South Titans here on the Santucci's Game of the Night. Santucci's Original Square Pizza. Game of the Night. Philly's famous Original Square Pizza, founded in 1959 in Philadelphia, is now proudly serving Fairless Hills and surrounding areas. You can find them at Oxford Point Shopping Center, 110 Lincoln Highway, Fairless Hills, PA. Or you can always check them out at santuccispizza.com.
And Dan, to build off the point we were talking about earlier about the defense, Pennsbury's defense, just like a lot of things about them this season, have been too weak on paper. They've only allowed 51 goals this season, which actually compared to the other teams in the SHSHL, is very good. But then you look at games like the game against North Penn, and they gave up 8 goals. And then the very next week against Council Rock South, 10 goals. But then, once again, you got to look at the streakiness of it. Oakland, Simpson, only 3 goals against Shamney. Then, on those wins, they posted back-to-back shutouts off the work of that defense and Aaron McDaniel. So, what Pennsbury are we going to see tonight? It's been the same thing we've been saying all year long. And if they want to make the playoffs, the Pennsbury we're going to see tonight after the Pennsbury we saw earlier in the season and the Pennsbury we saw last year.
Find out tonight as Pennsbury takes on Central Buck South. 40 seconds to go to game time, and we'll be back with you in just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ice as both teams getting ready to head back out there. You're watching us here on the Rally Sports Network. Great to be joined by you this evening. 7:20 game coming at you. The times are never correct here with this team. I mean, within the league, you always get a 7:20 broadcast that starts ending up at 7:35. You get an 8 o'clock broadcast, you're getting it like 9. You
Hey,
never know.
we're here for it. We're here for it.
We're always here early enough and then find out the game's delayed. But other than that, I'm Danny McDevitt, joined by Ethan Whitney, ready to bring you some SHSHL hockey action here on this Wednesday night. Glad to have you joined us here. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Santucci's Original Square Pizza of Fairless Hills. You can find them at 110 Lincoln Highway, Fairless Hills, PA. You can always check them out at santuccispizza.com. We'd also like to thank our other sponsor, Chairmonte Sports Performance. At Chairmonte Sports Performance, the main goal is to help athletes reach their full potential. They offer one-on-one training, which focuses on the specific needs of the athlete with personalized workout plans that cater to your athlete's every need. They also offer group training, which combines personal attention with a social and supportive atmosphere. They also offer team training, which creates an environment where team members not only develop their individual skills, but also learn the value of working together towards a common goal. If you're an athlete, call Chairmonte Sports Performance today. And now both teams checking. The referees are checking the nets, and teams have head to the benches, getting ready for starting lines to go out as Ryan Daly addresses his team from the benches. Pennsbury looking out, come back into the win column. It's been quite a drought. They have lost 3 games in a row since their last win against Central Buck South, and before that, they lost another 3 games in a row. So it has been a fun one. In the last 7, they've won 1. So hopefully they can come away with at least 1 more as the season draws nearer to the end. Both teams have taken the ice. And we're going to prepare for puck drop. Heading out there for the Falcons is going to be Doyle Swoop, Jason Fowler, Chris Sarver, and Jacob Sarver. For the Central Buck South Titans, we're looking at Kvetcher, Logan Hood, Sean Cutter. Sorry, no Sean Cutter out there. It's going to be Jake Stepp, Linzo, and I want to say Keith Waldron. As both teams come here, Central Buck South has won the face-off. They're going to take this into Pennsbury's end. Kvetcher loses control of it. It's going to be taken away. And Chris Sarver now pressing onto the boards. He's going to race to the puck. He's usually the fast man out there on the ice. And what they believe to be the fastest man in the league. His pass here, Jacob Sarver is going to get intercepted. Linzo looks, tries to make a shot. Checked there by Swoop, and it's going to go loose now off the stick there of Hood. That one's going to go into the glove of McDaniel. McDaniel, with a good save there, saw it coming and read it like a book.
Absolutely, and that's the start you want to see. We say it every game. It's going to come down to Aaron McDaniel and getting himself warmed up, taking out the easy stuff. Like you said, read it like a book.
Pennsbury still trying to make their way into the Central Buck South end. It's a hard team to score on. They're hoping to do it tonight. They were able to put a goal up last time they visited them. Chris Sarver now taking it. Pennsbury, first time they played them at home. We're back here at Grundy Arena. And the puck's just going to roll around here. Sends it back over. Dishes it. Sends it behind the net. He's looking for a pass. Sends it. Tries to make it over to Grosscup, but Grosscup's not going to be able to get that one in time. And puck's going to be taken away. Lindenbuff, though, lets it go between his legs. And bad skating there by Lindenbuff. Lets it go loose. Chris Sarver trying to get to the puck. Both teams. Here comes DeRosa. Roberts is there, though, and he reads it well. Coming off the bench, he picks it up, takes it around McDaniel. Roberts now dishes this one up towards Step. Step loses it, and it's now in the hands of Logan Weed. Tripped up, though, is Roberts. DeRosa sends this one, trying to get to Weed. Weed's not going to be able to get it, and it goes loose center ice. Weed does pick it up off the stick of a Central Buck South player there. And the puck's coming loose. Both teams still trying to find their momentum. No real opportunity seen. The puck just keeps moving around back and forth through the neutral zone. Possession gets lost and ends up here. The puck gets passed up here. Fowler reads it well. It's going to be dished out here. Roberts trying to close in on it. And collision there. No goal called. And McDaniel's mask coming off. They fix it up, and we're going to get back to action. Looked like a collision between Fowler and Roberts, as they didn't seem to see each other well and crashed into each other. Not the communication you want to see, but here comes Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver skating fast. He looks like he might have an opportunity, but the puck goes loose, and it's going to go up and into the hands of Napolitano.
There's the freshman early. I mean, Pennsbury.
And we got some extracurricular happening on the ice. Sorry to cut you off there, Ethan.
No, you're good. That's not what I saw coming. Pennsbury, they've been struggling to get out of their zone early. A good start for the freshmen as well. So just great job to get out of their zone, to try to generate something.
Here comes both teams. Crash towards the net. The net goes loose, and they're going to have to restart play. The net came out of place. Not something you want to see early in the game. Hopefully it doesn't cause an issue. We saw that issue in the game against, who was it? Sorry, Solderton.
Yeah.
Against the game in Solderton that ended up being a critical mistake for Pennsbury. They had a shot by Chris Sarver, but whistle was blown before, and they weren't able to get the goal, and that would have won them in overtime. And then right after that face-off, they ended up having Solderton take it in and win it. That was a crippling defeat for Pennsbury. But here they are now, looking to get their win if they follow their what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? They've lost their last three. They got a win 3 games ago.
Yeah.
And they lost the 3 before that.
6 of 7?
That's what I'm looking for. They've lost their 6 of 7.
Yeah.
But McDaniel's going to let this one go behind them. Now if it's going to be dished up middle of the ice. Both teams moving around here trying to get a hold of it. Doyle now with it. Doyle's going to take this, trying to get it past the neutral zone, but no good. Puck goes loose to his own end. Sends a pass up here. It's a great pass. Here comes Swoop, trying to race to the net, and it's going to be pushed out of the way by Nathan Napolitano. Jacob Sarver looking to crash towards back of the net. Gets tripped up, though. No call. Logan Doyle trying to get to the puck. Picks it up here. Swoop with the shot. It's going to be caught. And a solid save there. Should be a great night here for Pennsbury hockey. Hopefully they can get themselves back into the win column. Central Buck South, though, not going to let that one come easy as they're in the playoff race. They are currently 9-2 on the season, and they are not far behind from going on a big playoff run.
Absolutely. They look like one of the more dangerous teams in the league right now. We touched on that a little bit in the pregame show. I mean, just such a well-rounded team all around.
Most definitely, this Central Buck South team is no joke, and they definitely can compete with the likes of Penridge and Council Rock South, and are most definitely up there as, I would say, a big 3 for this SHSHL league. But the puck's going to roll around here. Icing is called, and we're going to get some tired defenders and a face-off on the Pennsbury side of the ice. You're watching us here on the Rally Sports Network. I'm Danny McDevitt, joined by my color commentator, Ethan Whitney. We're happy to be joining you here. Currently 7:37 here. And getting ready for puck drop. Puck drops away. Here comes Hood. Hood dishes it back towards Waldron. Waldron trying to keep a hold of it, but no, Hood's going to keep it. Hood dishes another pass behind him. Tries to move towards the net. Oh, stopped by Waldron. It's good. Central Buck South won. The goal there off a one-timer by Keith Waldron. Number 77. It is his 7th goal of the season. And a good one at that. Pennsbury, though, look crushed out there. They are none too happy about that. And we're getting ready for the face-up. Puck goes up towards Fowler. Fowler looks around, dishes it, tries to get away with it, and Lindemoff, solid pass behind him, but it's going to be stolen here by Shane Hicks. Shane Hicks, a call-up player from junior varsity. He's been doing well in his last game in junior varsity. He was able to put up 7 goals, and next year he'll be called up to the varsity team. So, coach said the only thing he really has to work on is his skating. Other than that, he's probably he's probably the best prospect coming up from this junior varsity class. And a solid check there on Sarver. Sends Sarver reeling. That one was a loud one. Sounded like a car crash. This one's going to go up towards Fowler. Fowler dishes it off the glass and sends it up far side of the ice. Chris Sarver, though, sends a check that sends him down to the ice. It was a late one, but I think it was a retaliation. And whistle called. They're going to call that offsides, I believe.
Again, chippy here early. You see Chris Sarver getting into it with a couple members of Central Buck South. These are 2 teams that seemingly do not like each other, and they are going to let the other one know tonight.
Speaking of 2 teams that don't like each other, next week, Pennsbury will take it on Council Rock North. In that last North game, we had a few brawls break out. Not a lot of players happy with that one.
Fans were into it, I can tell you that much.
Fans were not happy either. There's a lot of chirping coming from upstairs at Grundy. Fowler, though, trying to get away with this one. He's looking, sends it up and around. It's now towards the near side of the ice, coming up and around towards Central Buck South. Icing not called as it was off the stick of a Central Buck South player. Sends this one up. Waiting there was Doyle, but Doyle's not going to be able to get to it in time, and Cutter's going to get away with it. Sean Cutter dishes past to Menham. Menham racing towards the blue line, dishes it up and around, and Connor Kane's going to get there off the clear by Menham for a line change coming out of Central Buck South. And this one's going to be waived for icing. Unkind words being yelled from Pennsbury's benches. And we're going to get a face-off in the Pennsbury end. Connor Kane, Shane Gleisner, Jake Sealer all out there for the forwards. Lined up at forwards, but getting a face-off here and coming out, trying to make a shot. No good. It's going to go off of McDaniel. Connor Kane, a defensive nightmare for teams. He is one of the best players we've seen out of Pennsbury this season. Linzo is just going to dish this one towards the boards. It's going to go off the boards and up and around towards the back of the net. DeRosa's there. Trying to get away with it is DeRosa. DeRosa dishes it past Connor Kane. He's going to get past Connor Kane now into the hands of Steven Groscom. Here comes Shane Gleisner. Check with Shane Gleisner. That's set into the boards, reel in there. Ready to whistle. Too many men on the ice is called by the referee. That's going to be a power play here for Pennsbury. Every power play here on the Rally Sports Network is a Charamonte Sports Performance power play. Charamonte Sports Performance, their main goal is to help athletes reach their full potential. They offer one-on-one training which focuses on the specific needs of the athlete with personalized workout plans that cater to the athlete's every need. They also offer group training which combines personal attention with social and supportive atmosphere. Puck drop here. Doyle tries to dish this one to Jake Sarver. No good. Sabordian is in the box for Central Buck South. Give him 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go with that power play. Jake Sarver looks, tries to dish this one over to Chris Sarver. Down to the hands of Fowler, and Fowler tries to get a shot. Goes up high, up and above the iron. Chris Sarber with it. Tries to look around. Ditches a pass here now to Doyle. Doyle trying to get away from Lindemuff. Lindemuff in pursuit, and waiting for him was Frey. Doyle is able to skate away from him. Lindemuff once again crashed on him. Late check there on Doyle. Chris Sarber going to try to get to the puck. Chris Sarber with it now. Skating around by the dots. Coming around near side by his own benches. Takes it up past the red line, past the blue line. He's taking it into Central Buck South territory. Tries to get a shot off. He's going to go up and around the keeper. Chris Sarber looks. Sends a pass off towards Jason Fowler. Dishes a pass here to Shane Gleister, and Shane Gleister's going to hit the iron. Solid shot there, just not enough. Doyle trying to get away with this one, and Fowler's going to stop swimming before it goes into the neutral zone. Sends it out, and this one's going to send it up way up to Chris Sarber. Time running out, 40 seconds left to go this power play. Here comes Chris Sarber, racing towards the net. Poke check there, and it's lost. Jake Sarver, though, trying to send this one behind him. Puck's just going to roll around in to the far end of the ice. Pennsbury's not been good on the power play this season. They've let up a few shorthanded goals.
Sorry to cut you off there early. It's been a big struggle for them all season. Shorthanded goals. The failure to just score their own goals on the power play. There's 10 seconds left on this one, but the puck in their own territory. It looks like that's just going to continue to be the case. It's been one of the reasons they've been, I'd have to imagine, among the league's worst at power play percentage, although I don't have the statistics for that.
The shot there. Hood was trying to capitalize on the puck being loose in front of the net. Linzo, though, with it now in the neutral zone. Linzo gets checked there, sent it to the boards. Bit of a late check off the puck. Rough night of hockey coming at you. Chris Sarver taking this one through the middle of the ice, trying to look for a shot. He drives, sends it off the stick of Shane Gleisner. It was a set up pass there, and Gleisner was looking for the one-timer, but it didn't work. Here comes Linzo, skating with the puck. Whistle's blown by the referee. We're going to get a face-off on the far side of the ice on the Pennsbury end. Icing was the call, I believe. Yeah, icing was the call. It's a little late. Puck drop more away. Roberts with it. Sends this one up off the blue line. With it now is Crouch. Crouch is going to dish this one over to Roberts. Lindemuff loses this one, and here comes Logan Weed. Logan Weed racing towards the net. Sends a centering pass, and no good. Trying to get to Eisler. Did not work. DeRosa now waiting for him. Crashing towards the near side of the ice there. Shot on McDaniel, saved off the pads. And that save worked. So this puck's going to go up. He's going to hand it off to the referee and continue our night of hockey. Pennsbury with only 2 shots on goal tonight.
Exactly. That's not what we're used to seeing from this. Is a team that every time we talk to the coach, they're like hammer shots on goal. That is just not something that Central Buck South, we talked about their defense, very good all season. That is just not something they let happen. They haven't let it happen so far tonight.
Trying to get to the puck is DeRosa here. DeRosa's going to pick it up, send it, slap shot, and no good. Kane's going to keep this one out of the neutral zone by sending it up towards Logan Weed, but Logan Weed gets checked onto the boards. Racing to the puck is DeRosa. DeRosa trying to get to this one, sends it off towards Connor Kane. Connor Kane over to Eisler. Evan Eisler to Logan Weed. Logan Weed looking for it, sends it behind him. Roberts with a shot. Just sails away from the net and no good. Kvetcher racing. Looks, makes the pass. Off to Medham. Medham with a shot. Goes off the glass and up and above the net. Connor Kane with the puck. He's looking for it. Sends it behind him. Towards DeRosa. DeRosa with the puck. Skates past and crossing the blue line. Now as DeRosa tries to get a shot off. It's no good. Trying to make up opportunity there by dishing this one across the ice. Benches looking for a call on Matanga there. Sorry, Sean Cutter. He's got tripped up a little bit. Sean Cutter, though, with the puck now. Behind him is Glazner. Jake Sealer trying to get away with the puck. Both teams trying to get away with this one. Sends it up towards Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver now with the puck. Steven Grosscup. Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver to Jason Fowler across the ice. Chris Sarver's going to take this one in front of his own net. He's going to send it back far side to Jason Fowler. And Jason Fowler now running towards the net. Skates, shoots off the pads of the keeper. And the puck goes loose here. Now racing to the net is number 23, Colin Menham. And Ryan Frey's going to pick this one up. Chris Sarver now, puck behind his own net. Tries to send this one off. There's no one there. Chris Sarver's going to be able to retain it, though. And a check there. Bone-rattling check by Linzo. Keeps him on his toes. And sent down to the ice there was Steven Grosscup. Tried to send the block, but it was no good. Shot on McDaniel is stopped, though. So comes at a success for Pennsbury. We're going to face off in the Pennsbury side of the ice.
Aaron McDaniel holding his own so far early. He did give up the 1 goal, but 9 shots on goal with 4:41 left in the period. He's done very good given the circumstances that he's been under Pennsbury's defense, looking to get it together going on.
Ryan Frey dishes off, centering pass, Lindemoff, no good. And Ryan Frey's going to come in to try to close that one out, but does not work. Like we said in pregame, TJ Lindemoff and Ryan Frey just on another page here. Failed shot there by Pennsbury, just saved. Lindemoff now racing towards the net. Just as we said it, shot goes off. It's going to go past McDaniel. Solid save there for McDaniel. Pennsbury trying to get away with this one. Solid check. Sends him way back and sends the puck into him. Unhappy hockey here. As a lot of checks going by. Chris Sarver, though, if it has Connor Kane on the right, he doesn't see him. He's going to rush towards the net, take it himself, tries to make a shot, goes off the goalie's pads and up and into the air. Doyle with the puck. Sends this one up to Jake Sarver. Jake Sarver's going to dish this one behind him over to Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver looking towards the net. Here comes Jared Swoop, though. Connor Kane sends this one over to Swoop. It's going to go lost, though, and back to Connor Kane. Puck is sent way up into Pennsbury's end. And a solid one as that one's going to be waved off for icing as it goes right into McDaniel's stick. So great clear there. Puck loose here. Middle of the ice. Central Bucks South has it. Dishes it off. Great save by McDaniel. Keeps it away from the net. And here comes DeRosa. DeRosa's just going to clear this one up and behind the Central Bucks South side. And a shot! It's good! Off the back of the boards and put into the back of the net by Evan Eisler. Great play there. As a misread by the goalie leads to a goal for Evan Eisler. The game is now tied. PHS 1, Central Bucks South 1. Evan Eisler there for a great dish to the back of the net. That's his 5th point of the season, 2nd goal of the season. Ethan, would you like to break down what we just saw there?
I mean, I feel like that's got to be something to do. We talked about it on the pregame show. Freshman goalie, how is Pennsbury going to get to him? We're used to Pennsbury hammering shots on goal. This one seemed very like this is something they've been drawing up, waiting for a long time, and everything fell into place, like you said. Bit of a misread by the goalie. Just all the stars aligning, and it's a huge momentum flip because Central Bucks South, they've dominated most of this period, but now that goal levels the playing field once again. We're back right where we started.
Play moves fast here in varsity level. It was a misread there by the goalie. Always can have those kinds of mistakes, but that's one thing they're worried about with Shane Hicks moving him up is the level of play. You always got to be careful moving up someone from JV to varsity. Varsity's always going to move faster. Fowler here trying to get towards the puck. Pennsbury now tying it up here with 2 minutes to go. It's just what they wanted, heading almost leaving this period. Still got more to go. Puck goes up here towards Linzo. Linzo looking to make a play towards the net. Dishes up a pass. New line comes out. He's going to dish this one behind him to Lindemoff. Lindemoff racing towards the net. Fowler's picked him up on a read. Puck goes loose here, and Lindemoff shot goes up and above the top of the net. Sends this one over to the near side of the ice as both teams are in a scrum here for the puck, trying to fight their way out of it, kicking and shoving. And a shot here by Sublordian. Lindemann trying to clear that one. And play going to be stopped. Whistles blown. And I believe that's going to be a high stick infraction. No, sorry, it's going to be waiting for a face-off in the Central Bucks South side. No call there. We were waiting to call, but didn't see it, I guess. Shot there. It was a quick one. Great save, though, off the stick of Jason Fowler. Coming at you live here on the Rally Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Danny McDevitt, your play-by-play commentator, joined by my color commentator, Ethan Whitney. Always great to have you here on the Rally Sports Network. It's a great evening. Waldron dishes it over to the stick of Kunkel, though. But Chris Sarver now racing towards the net. And a shot by Chris Sarver. It's going to go to the back of the net like magic.
There he is.
Chris Sarver putting his team on top with 55 seconds left to go. As that shot was like magic. It went into the chest of the goalie and put it right back in. I don't even know how the puck got back there.
Absolutely. Chris Sarver, he's trying to rejuvenate an offense that did not show up all that much against Central Bucks East, and there's no better way to do it than playing your guys. We talked about it with the coach before the game. He said one of the things that he thinks needs to change is they want to play their best guys more, and I think when you think of best guys, you think of Chris Sarver.
And one of the things they were talking about is he's one of the loudest on the team. He's one of the guys on the benches that'll, even if they're down, he'll get the team going. And what a better way to get the team going than doing something like that. Putting a goal in just before the end. And just as we speak, Central Bucks South put one on the board as a statement goal there by Matanga. And a great play there off a bad read by the Pennsbury defenses. Things can switch up like that as Matanga ties this one up.
Absolutely. That's been the story of this period. As soon as we thought Central Bucks South, they were in control for 10-plus minutes. Pennsbury strikes back with back-to-back goals, and then just like that, Central Bucks South strikes back with a goal. And once again, we're right back where we started. We got a good game of hockey going on tonight.
Most definitely is. Nothing's given. There was a bad read there. They left him open. It was just a one-timer that put it right back. 2-2 here. We're looking for a barnstormer now. The shot goes up and around towards the net of Central Bucks South. Waiting there with Swoop. Swoop trying to get a shot off. It goes up towards the back of the net by Gray, but no. Gray's not able to put that one there. Connor Kane sends this one up towards Swoop. And Buzzer goes off here. And we're going to get a new game of hockey in a few minutes. Heading into period number 2. We still got a lot of hockey to come here, and it's 2-3. 2-3.
Where'd the third goal come from?
We'll be right back after Ethan's intermission cast.
Not quite sure where that third goal came from, but thank you very much, Dan. We got a very interesting game of hockey going on. Feels like momentum has been flipped on its head just like that. My apologies. They've switched the scorebacks too. Seems like they had the same question. But
We thought we were correct about that. As looked up there, I was like 3. Someday right about that, but yeah, it's fixed. 2-2
right.
Going into the second period. Back to you, Ethan.
Thank you very much. 2-2 going into the period. Pennsbury, great job of rallying. Gotta wonder what Coach Ryan Daly's talking about. He has had his group rally back on the Rally Sports Network, so that just kind of let itself happen there. Central Bucks South, they were in control for the first 10 or so minutes of the game with a 1-0 lead, but then just like that, Chris Sarver gets the offense going, and Pennsbury puts up back-to-back goals. They take a 2-1 lead, and then less than 10 seconds later, Central Bucks South responsible out of their own. 14 shots on goal in the first period. Pennsbury defense, which has been very streaky all season, like we touched on in the pregame show, they're going to have to step it up. 8 shots on goal for Pennsbury. They've been a lot more precise with what they've done. It feels like earlier in the season they were just shooting to put shots on goal. Now it feels like they have a lot more clearly drawn up plays. We talked to Coach Ramonte. He said he wanted to play his guys more. And it feels like that is what they've done. Chris Sarver getting a goal, one of their best guys. You imagine Shane Hicks, like we talked about, the number one prospect. Coach Shermonte said by far.
Heading back to the game.
We're back
Sticks
to the game.
clanging
Second
onto
period
the
on the way.
boards by the Titans bench. Thank you all for tuning in to the Rally Sports Network tonight. So we got a good game, bro, and it's 2-2. Heading into the second period of hockey. Sean Cutter trying to get towards the Pennsbury net. Funkel picks it up, sends it all the way up and around the back of the boards and into the stick of DeRosa. DeRosa gets checked for the boards there. Solid check off Doyle, trying to keep the puck away from him. And Pennsbury's not going to be able to successfully do that. Almost off the one-timer there. Tried to get it to him, but did not work. This one's going to be sent up towards Jake Sarver. Logan Doyle reaching out for it. Logan Doyle's going to pick this one up, take it himself. Tries to get a shot on goal, but no good. Logan Doyle looking around, trying to find a pass off the ice. And talk about what you want to do going into this game. You wanted to attack that goal quick because this team is not a stranger to letting up goals.
Absolutely. Like we said, talking in the pregame show, 26, I believe.
Yes, 26 goals allowed.
Goals allowed. That's among the best in the SHSHL. It might be the best in the SHSHL, and it is the best in the. It's the second best, only behind Council Rock South. And this is a 4-goalie rotation where we talked about you want to put pressure on the freshman goalie, and that's exactly what they've done. They've had some very well drawn up plays early, and they're trying to pull off the upset here, and they're off to a very good start.
Count and Pennsbury now racing towards it with Steven Groskop, but no good there. But like we said, this is exactly the kind of start you want to have if you're Pennsbury. You want to get that you want to get the mindset out of you. But here comes Kvetcher, sends a pass off shot on McDaniel. It's going to be saved by McDaniel. But as I was saying, you want to have that mentality that you can score on this team. You can create opportunities against this team, and you can do something.
The mentality's been a talking point about Pennsbury all season. It feels like morale has been an issue. Not tonight. They have come out here with one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to ruin Central Buck South tonight.
Another thing we say is if you're Central Buck South, you got to find a way to keep Pennsbury out of this game. They're no stranger, and they just as we talk about it, they put one in the back of the net, and that is one way to keep them out of the game. As they put a goal there to the back of the net off a great shot, a slap shot, and Central Buck South put themselves in a lead. It's 3-2. See if Pennsbury can respond here as they head back out on the ice. It has been the thing Aaron McDaniel can't get a hold of this season, and that is the slap shot. He's had a lot of slap shot goals on him, and it's just got to find a way to get around that. But here comes Eisler. Eisler dishes this to Chris Sarver. Kept it out of the neutral zone until he crossed. Kept it out of the neutral zone until he crossed. Great play there. Chris Sarver dishes this one, tries to get it off. Middle of the ice. Eisler trying to get a shot off. No good, and dangerous play there. Fowler, though, picks one up and whistles blown. Offsides is called. The Pennsbury benches look none too happy. They seem to beg to differ off that offsides call. But we're going to prepare for the face-off. It's both teams out there on the ice. Lining up here is Roberts and Colin Menham. Puck drop her away. Sean Cutter picks this one up, taking it far side of the ice. Looks around, tries to get it to his man. Doesn't see anyone. It's just going to take it up behind him. Takes a shot on McDaniel. Puck goes just up above his head and stays out. You're watching this here on the Rally Sports Network. I'm Danny McDevitt, your play-by-play commentator, joined by color commentator Ethan Whitney. But both teams here looking around Eisler. Eisler looks, sends this one off. Menham keeps it away from Menham. Puck's going to go up towards Roberts. Eisler waiting there. Sean Cutter looks for the net. And this one's going to go loose, but Sean Cutter's going to be able to pick up the rebound off the boards. Sends it out. Bad read there by Central Buck South. That's going to call for a line change and new line out on the ice. Solid interception there by Herring. And trips him up there. No call. And a lot of whistles. Some extracurricular out there on the ice. Evan Eisler doesn't look too happy coming off hold on to the benches. He was tripped up on the play there.
Very nice up close save by our McDaniel there. I mean, great opportunity for Central Buck South right up him against the net, but he stopped that as soon as it started. Keeps this game in reach for Pennsbury.
Definitely his face-off blooming here. Puck drop is away. Puck's going to go here. Kicked up in the air by Fowler. And the puck's going to be taken by Doyle. Doyle looks towards the net. Tries to dish this one out towards Fowler. Fowler's just going to send this one up and around the back of the boards and into the stick of Jake Sarver. Pushing and shoving. Chris Sarver's waiting there. Send this one up off towards the net. And Fowler trying to defend this one. This one's going to be called for a whistle. We're going to face off here on the Central Buck South side of the neutral zone, near side of the ice. You're watching us here on the Rally Sports Network. Great to have you here. 8:03 currently. With 13 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in this second period of hockey. Fowler with the puck. Looking to send this one up and around. It's a scrum for the puck near side of the ice. Here comes Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver looking for the net. Taking this one up and around himself. Puck goes loose near side by the Pennsbury benches. Taking it is Central Buck South. No good. Waldron tries to get there. Logan Doyle looks for the net. And taken here by Central Buck South. Racing with the puck is Kvetcher. Kvetcher with a shot on McDaniel. No good. And whistle blown on Pennsbury. I believe that might be a high stick. Gonna get a face off. Far side of the ice. In the Pennsbury end. 12 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the second period of hockey. Great to have you here on the Rally Sports Network. Central Buck South up by 1 in this 3-2 game. DeRosa picks this one up, sends it over to Connor Kane. Connor Kane with the puck. Looks to send this one up to Gleisner. Gleisner's going to take it himself. Coming across the blue line is Gleisner. Gleisner racing far side of the ice. Waiting there was Chris Sarver, but he gets past him. Sorry, Steven Grosscup. DeRosa ditches this one over to Grosscup, but it's no good. It gets in the hands of Shane Gleisner. And interception there. McDaniel lining out, diving out for it. Has almost a rough breakaway as they saw the interception there and just went after it.
To McDaniel's credit, he did the only thing he could have done there to keep a goal off the board. He laid out for that one. And if he didn't make that play, this could very easily be a 4-2 game. Things turn south on Pennsbury as soon as you could blink. Now they win the face-off here, looking to put up some goals, tie this game up.
Racing to the net is Roberts. Roberts going to dish this one over to Eisler. Trying to get a shot off. What there was Marcus Roberts. Pushed around, no. And trying to get there with Shane Hicks. Shane Hicks losing control, and Marcus Roberts going to be able to pick this one up, get a solid read, and try to push towards the net. Into the hands, though, of Central Buck South. It's going to go near side of the ice. And Connor Kane's going to be able to pick up the rebound off the boards. Behind, he's looking for a pass. Finds Evan Eisler. Ryan Frey, though, steals the puck. Shane Hicks able to pick it up. Evan Eisler trying to pick this one up. Finds Shane Hicks. And off the boards and into the hands of Peter Herring. Central Buck South trying to get away with this one. Connor Kane getting his one up towards Eisler. Puck goes loose here. Connor Kane picks up the rebound off the boards. Waiting there is Lindemuff, and he's just going to clear this one. Almost goes across the blue line. It does. Picks it up, though, is Shane Hicks. Shane Hicks looking for a good breakaway. Shoots. Doesn't hit the net. And stays far right of the keeper. Lindemuff trying to keep this one out of his own end. Sends it out to Sublordian. And Lindemuff looking to make a shot. Goes up and above McDaniel and stays out. Trying to pick up the puck was Marcus Roberts. Getting away with it here is DeRosa. DeRosa is in with the read, and Lindemoff picks it up once again. Lindemoff over to Doyle, and stays in the middle of the ice. Lindemoff the shot goes off the netting, and stays out of the iron. McDaniel reaching out for that one, trying to keep it away from the net. With the puck now is DeRosa. DeRosa is going to let this one get away from him. Doyle, though, finds the read and is able to pick it up. Looking around, takes it himself. He's not looking for a pass. He's going to hold on to it. And tries to dish past out. Goes off the skates. Stays loose in center ice. Tries to get a shot off. It's on goal, but stopped. And almost a huge break for Pennsbury, but the goalie was able to read it. And great play there for Pennsbury. Great play there for Central Buck South Titans as they were able to keep it out of the net. Puck drop Murray. Puck goes loose here towards Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver dishes it up to Fowler. Fowler with the shot. Goes off a Central Buck South player and no good. Puck moving around here. Kvetcher with the puck. Fowler trying to race to it. Fowler doesn't see anyone and dishes out to Hood. Hood gets checked on the boards by Fowler, and that was a bone rattling check there. Chris Sarver with it. Looking to take it on his own. Gets past the first defender. Doesn't get past the second defender. Fowler's going to pick up the read off the rebound. Ray trying to get there. Linzo with the puck. The puck's just moving around here. Both teams trying to find an opportunity to get away from it. Doyle finds himself with the puck. Doesn't make a good read, and the puck goes loose. Connor Kane, though, with the tip-off pass, saves it from getting into the way of Kvetcher. And keeps it from being a terrible opportunity for Pennsbury. And what would be a goal opportunity for Central Buck South Titans.
Speaking of the Central Buck South Titans, one of the reasons they've got 3 goals here earlier on Aaron McDaniel, their offense, when they get in the offensive zone, they are relentless. You saw earlier Jack Doyle got the interception, but then Central Buck South refused to back down, took the puck from it on a poke check, almost put it in the back of the net. I mean, this is a team that as soon as you let your guard down offensively, they can and will put a puck in the back of the net.
Puck is near side now. Both teams looking around, trying to keep a hold of it. Sean Cutter has it. Sean Cutter with the puck. It's a scrum for the puck near side of the boards. Sean Cutter kicks this one out. It's going to go loose and into the hands of Central Buck South Titans. Kunkel was there to pick it up. Both teams moving around, trying to make a shot. Sean Cutter on the net. Saved by McDaniel, and a great save that is. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Santucci's Game of the Night. Welcome to the Santucci's Original Square Pizza Game of the Night. Philly's famous Original Square Pizza, founded in 1959 in Philadelphia, is now proudly serving Fairless Hills and the surrounding areas. You can find them at Oxford Point Shopping Center at 110 Lincoln Highway, Fairless Hills, PA. Or you can always check them out at santuccispizza.com. Puck drop Murray. It's Gleisner trying to keep a hold of this one. DeRosa with the puck. DeRosa disses this one back towards Connor Kane. And Connor Kane trying to get away with it. Dishes this one over. Sends it up. Into the middle of the ice. Trying to get away with it there was Jake Sealer and couldn't. Checked into the boards there. That one's going to hurt. Puck moving around. Shot on goal. Might be good. It is into the back of the net. And that's going to be a goal. Shane Gleisner puts it into the back of the net. And Pennsbury have tied it up once again. 3-3 with 7 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the second period. Shane Gleisner has tied it up.
The Dirty Birds refusing to back down every single time they get knocked down. Same thing for Central Buck South. Every single time one of these teams falls behind by 1 goal. That's been the largest goal we've seen tonight, similar to the Saturday game. That game was close the entire time. Each team has responded in kind with a goal of their own. And each team knows how important this is for their playoff hopes and for Central Buck South, their playoff standings. They are not going back down easy.
Sean Cutter taking this one across the blue line. Tries to find an opportunity to put this one in. No good. It's going to be sent over. Sean Cutter with it. Sean Cutter takes a shot up and above the keeper. Trying to get away with it here. Sean Cutter's checking the boards. With the puck now is Fowler. Fowler loses possession, and it's going to be picked up by Boyne. Chris Sarver sends this one over to Jake Sarver. Jake Sarver sends this one way up into the air and into the neutral zone. Central Buck South has to regroup. With the puck now, it's Ryan Frey. Ryan Frey loses it. Jacob Sarver trying to hold on to possession, but no good. Sean Cutter looks, sends a shot. It's going to be caught here. And Jason Fowler throwing some shots here. As none too happy, the two teams. Seemed like Jason Fowler got quite upset. Logan Doyle talking here to number 88, Alex Cannon. The two teams quite upset. We're going to get the net fixed and get back to action here. Back to action here. Linzo ditches this one up far side. Chris Sarver's going to pick this one up. Jacob Sarver looks for Jacob Sarver, but no, Chris Sarver's going to take it. Chris Sarver rushing towards the net, tries to take this one himself, loses possession of the puck. Not happy about it, he was. Doyle with the puck. Looks for the net. It's going to be tripped up a little bit, and whistle's blown. Holding is the call. Going into the box here is going to be number 12 for the Central Buck South Titans, Jeffrey Kvetcher. Fans not too happy about this call. They're making their voices heard. This is going to be a Chermonte Sports Performance power play. Always a power play here at the Rally Sports Network. It's always a Chermonte Sports Performance power play. At Chermonte Sports Performance, the main goal is to help athletes reach their full potential. They offer one-on-one training which focuses on the specific needs of the athlete with personalized workouts that cater to your athlete's every need. Lindemoff sends this one up. They also offer group training which combines personal attention with a social and supportive atmosphere. They also offer team training which creates an environment where team members not only develop their individual skills, but also learn the value of working together towards a common goal. If you're an athlete, call Chermonte Sports Performance today. Puck goes up here towards Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver has it. Looking around, trying to keep a hold of it. Doyle takes this one, dishes it off towards Chris Sarver. Picks up as Jacob Sarver. Jacob Sarver, Chris Sarver, Shane Gleister on the line. Shot by Jacob Sarver. No good. The puck's loose. Shane Gleister sent down to the boards, reeling. Loud hockey being played. And Lindemoff sends this one up. No call by the referee. Pennsbury was looking for a whistle. McDaniel sends this one out. Play is picking up here in the power play. Here comes Jacob Sarver. Stitches this one out, and players get tripped up a little bit. Jacob Sarver and Logan Hood, tussling a bit on the ice, and the puck's going to go up towards McDaniel. Puck's cleared. Here comes Connor Kane. It's probably going to be their last push of the power play. 30 seconds to go in this power play. Sends this one out to Chris Sarver. Pass is no good, and Shane Gleister's got to pick this one up. Tries to get over to Chris Sarver, but it doesn't work, and this one's going to be cleared. They're going to get one more chance, it seems, with 20 seconds left to go. Connor Kane takes this one, holds it behind the net, looking for his pass. Logan Hood watching him down. Here comes Logan Doyle. Doyle looks for the net, sends a pass off towards Heisler, and no good. Evan Heisler was trying to make the shot there, but couldn't connect. Unhappy about it was Logan Doyle. Thought he had the connection, but here comes Chris Sarver. This Chermonte Sports Performance power play is now over. Chris Sarver with the puck. Dishes this one out. Tries to get the shot off. No good. And some upset in hockey. So the referees are going to step in. Whistle's blown. The net is moved And we're going to get a face-off here on the far side of the Pennsbury side of the ice. Both teams getting ready. Face-off now looming. Puck drop Murr away. DeRosa ditches this one out. Far side of the ice. Connor Gray's going to be able to pick it up. Connor Gray looking for a read. Loses the puck and gets pressed into the ice. Herring's there, and Gray's going to be able to push this one towards the back. Eisler's there. Eisler looking for the net. He gets checked down, sent down to the boards. It's a solid check there, sent Evan Eisler down. Sends this one near side of the ice. Evan Eisler checked onto the boards. Herring sends this one up and around here to Lindemuth. Lindemuth sends this one. Crouch, shot. And DeRosa is going to be able to pick it up. Crouch with it. Takes a shot. No good. Herring with it. Sabordian. It's checked there. Puck now is Sean Cutter. Sean Cutter is just going to dish this one over to McDaniel. McDaniel's going to freeze this one for a face-off, but no, he's going to dish this one out. DeRosa trying to get away with it. And looks like a shot here off the iron. And almost into the back of the net. Both teams coming out here. Evan Eisler looks, sends this one up. Tries to get a pass off. No, he's going to be pressing into the boards. It's going to be a scrum for the puck, it looks like. But no, he's going to pass this out towards a Central Buck South player. Fowler with a solid clear there. Sends it up and around towards Central Buck South territory. And icing is going to be called. Icing waved on with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the second period of hockey. 14 shots on goal for Pennsbury. And they usually say that shots on goal is what brings them the goals. And they got to have a lot of them to get a goal. But in only 14 shots on goal, they've made 3 of them really matter.
And they've picked it up in this second period, but like you said, they got to keep the pressure going. Like we've said a million times now, freshman goalie, they've got to start getting themselves more opportunities.
Both of these teams really making their shots matter. 20 shots on goal for Central Buck South, leading them to 3 goals. It's a tied-up game, 3-3, here on the Rally Sports Network. So here comes Shane Gleisner. Shane Gleisner dishes it out to Fowler. Fowler trying to keep a hold of the puck. Doesn't. And it's going to go right to the hands of Logan Hood. Trying to get a breakaway here is Pennsbury, but Linzo is going to be able to read that one well. But no, he's pressed into the stick of, I believe, Steven Grosscup there and almost created a very bad situation. Because he felt Steven Grosscup was going the other way. Shot there. McDaniel, glove save. Ryan Frey trying to get away with this one. Gleisner with the puck. There's this one out. Ryan Frey once again looks around, shot. No good. Another shot here by Central Buck South. Kvetcher with the puck. Grosscup ditches this one out. Almost a goal. Diving out was McDaniel. It just stayed out of the net. Has a big sigh from the Pennsbury side of the ice and a gasp from the Central Buck South side of the ice.
And McDaniel's heart rate's got him through the roof right now. First he has that shot off the iron. Now he has that. 2 very, very goals.
Almost 2 minutes. 2 very close goals that could have made these a very different game, but
5-3 right now.
You got to get it between the irons, so could be close, but it didn't work. It's another close goal there. Kept out of the net. It's both teams racing towards the puck. Trying to get away with it is both sides. Puck loose. Keeping a hold of it here is Pennsbury. Connor Kane picks this one up. He has it. Dishes it out. Trying to keep a hold of it. Sends this up here towards Doyle. Doyle keeping hold of the puck well. And gets checked here by Cannon. Doyle and Cannon seem to have some extracurricular, but they're going to let the boys play. Ryan Frey racing this one, but it's going to be called icing. You're watching us here on the Rally Sports Network. Glad to have you here on the Rally Sports Network. You're here at 8:22 on this fine Wednesday evening. Cold one, but it's warmer in a hockey rink, apparently.
Yeah, I did not expect that. It's the first time that's happened to me. in the short time I've been doing this. Felt like I don't know, felt like a heater was on in here or something compared to the frigid temperatures that are outside. Stay safe.
So we were unloading the equipment. I left Ethan outside. He almost froze.
I made it.
Here comes Kunkel. Kunkel trying to get away with this one. Jacob Starver's pressed up to the boards, and buzzer is going to go off. As that's going to be the end of the second period of hockey. Stay tuned. Oh, wait, no, we got some extracurricular happening on the ice. At the end of the period, both teams unhappy. Some unkind words being spread across the ice. Never like to see it. But, sorry to cut into your intermission show there. Take it away, Ethan.
Oh, nothing brand new out there. Extracurricular, whatever you want to call it. Pennsbury's no stranger to exchanging words with the other team. They've been doing it all season. 3-3. Pennsbury probably extremely lucky that this is a tie game. 24 shots on goal for Central Buck South. Credit to Aaron McDaniel, 21 saves so far through 2 periods. Sorry for the camera issues. He's got 21 saves in 3 periods. He's been doing a great job. Only 14 shots on goal mustered by Pennsbury, and like we said earlier, this could very easily be a 5-3 game if that shot doesn't go off the iron and if that rebound just past Aaron McDaniel's pad heads up in the back of the net. Pennsbury trying to play spoiler here, and if they could do it, who knows? Maybe they could turn their season around. They last began. The last time they won was against Central Bucks West 7-2, and the last time they beat. This would be, I believe, if I'm looking at it correctly, it would. If they could pull off the upset against the number 3 seed in the SHL so far, this would be their first win against a team of a winning record in the entire season. Be a very much a statement win, and possibly could turn this season around. Like we said, they're going to need to win out, and they're going to need a lot to happen other than that.
This team's had an issue beating teams over 500, and they have yet to do it this entire season. Tonight looks like it could be a night where that could be it. Stay tuned as we got 17 minutes more of hockey to play. This game ain't going nowhere. Tensions are flaring on the ice. The score is gridlocked at 3-3, and we got 17 minutes of hockey still left to play. Referees take the ice, players take the ice, and center's going to glide into position. Doyle having a word of a step before the play starts. Prepare for play. Puck drop is away. 17 minutes to go. Stay tuned here on the Rally Sports Network. I'm Danny McDevitt, color commentator Ethan Whitney. Play begins. Once again, Jason Fowler checked to the boards. Puck goes loose. Central Buck South looking to make a play out of this one. Lindemoff's there. He's going to take this one himself. Puck goes loose and well defended there was Pennsbury. Doyle has the puck. Ditches this one out. Fowler sends this one way up towards Jake Sarver. Jake Sarver now headed towards the net. Puck goes loose for him. Trying to get away with it here is Fowler. Doyle lets this one get away from him. Trying to keep a strong hold with the puck. As here comes Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver trying to race towards the net. And Lindemoff lets this one get away from him. Central Buck South on the attack. Chris Sarver gets checked here, lose puck. Opportunity for Central Buck South trying to make a shot here, but no good. And Linzo is going to let this one go way up and hits the netting. We're going to get a face-off here on the Pennsbury side of the ice. Blue's going to come from the far side of the ice. Line change here for Pennsbury. Skaters staying out on the ice for Central Buck South. The unhappy players out there on the head onto the bench was Chris Sarver. Slammed the bench door. Not too happy. But here comes DeRosa. DeRosa with the puck. Takes it, sends it up towards Step. Step ditches this one out. With it now is Kvetcher. Kvetcher takes a shot. It's going to go right into the glove of McDaniel. And McDaniel's going to hand this one off. As what a night we've seen so far.
Absolutely, one of the best games in just entertainment-wise all season. And Central Buck South, they've had 2 very, very close games against Central Buck South. It was in the middle of their win streak, which ended up being cut off by Central Buck South earlier in a 1-2 loss And now here we are, knotted up at 3 apiece with just over 15 minutes of hockey left. I'll hand it back to you, Dan.
Linzo dishes this one back over to Step. I believe that was, Jake Step. And picking it up now is Chris Sarver. Steven Grosscup sends this one over to Connor Kane. Connor Kane looking towards the net, sends this one up, and it's going to go up and around over to Jake Step, but breaking away with it here is Shane Gleisner. Shane Gleisner with a shot. No good. Almost tries to get his own one-timer there, but did not work. And shot off here. Rough hockey being played is sending multiple players down to the ice. It's both sides there. And some great save there out of Nathan Napolitano. He's played in 4 games this season. He's had 204 minutes and only allowed 4 goals. So Pennsbury can put up another that's double his entire season goals. So he's probably not happy about the night he's been having so far.
Well, like Coach McGinsey said before the game, if you can play, you're going to play. And 4 goals, not 7, but
4 goals in 204 minutes of hockey.
I mean, that is fantastic.
He's averaging 1 goal per game, so don't see why not put the freshman between the iron. Trying to pick up the puck here is Shane Hicks. Shane Hicks with a centering pass, but no one was there to find it. Chris Sarver skates past one defender, looking to get past Herring, and gets checked by Cutter, but Cutter's going to take the brute of the hit. With it now is Eisler. Eisler dishes this one out towards Shane Hicks. Shane Hicks going to clear this one up and around the ice. Waiting there is Marcus Roberts. Marcus Roberts letting this one go out, and Sean Cutter's going to be waiting there. Puck goes out here. Now into the stick of Ryan Frey. Ryan Frey's going to dish this one out towards Herring. Herring racing towards the puck. And the Fowler's going to dish this one out towards Chris Sarver. Shane Hicks sends this one near side. Sent down to the ice with Subordian. Shane Hicks tries to dish this one out. Here comes Evan Eisler. Slobodian sends this one up far side of the ice. Jason Fowler with the puck. Once again, sends this one up far side of the ice. And Linzo picks it up, though. And Linzo is going to send this one up. Once again. Fowler waiting there. Jacob Sarver checks him in. Here comes Chris Sarver, trying to hold on to the puck. Both teams really not finding a stride in this early third period of hockey. Doyle picks this one up. He has it in his own end. Sends off a pass off the boards. And Chris Sarver's going to pick this one up. Both teams, like I said, both teams really trying to find their stride here in this third period of hockey, but nothing doing so far. No real big offensive opportunities so far. But Jake Sarver loses his stick here, and a collision by 2 Central Buck South players. Swoop trying to get away with it. Didn't read the pass well enough as it goes through his legs. Linzo with it. DeRosa is going to pick this one up. Racing to the net was DeRosa. Jared Swoop took off Linzo's stick. The benches wanted a call, but the refs didn't see it apparently. And a solid check there by Linzo. Laid down on DeRosa. So that set him down, but it's going to be a delayed penalty. Referee didn't like that too much. Extra man coming out on the ice is McDaniel is back onto the bench. And Doyle is going to move this one out. And they ended the delayed penalty soon. Too soon. The ref called it. He's going to blame it on the net.
Confusion out there on the ice. Looked like he still had the puck when they called the whistle.
Yeah, I mean, he had possession of the puck, but they're going to end the delayed penalty early, just as they had the extra man on the ice. Linzo going to the box. Pennsbury benches. Pennsbury fans not too happy about that one. As you can see why, Doyle still had possession of the puck as it ended. Doyle preparing for the face-off, still unhappy. Drops the puck. And trying to get away with Fowler. But Kvetcher's going to be able to pick this one up and read it. Chris Sarver. Back skate and keeps this one out of the net as that was a close one. Great save there by McDaniel and a great read by Chris Sarver. Call for a great shot there by Central Buck South. Taking it here is Fowler. Fowler gets thrown around here and is down hurt. Fowler holding the back of his head. So he gets a whistle. He seems to be all right. He's up and moving, so always good to see.
Yeah, you don't want to see injuries not in a game like this, so close. You don't want to see a player get removed.
Referees called it quick as they saw him holding the back of his neck. He seemed to have wanted a whistle. But here comes Sean Cutter trying to get away with it. Doyle checked in the boards. Chris Sarver with it. Chris Sarver looking for an opportunity to pass this one out. Chris Sarver now on the near side of the ice, racing towards the net. Looking for his offensive opportunity here. Trying to find a way to come up clutch once again. And it's just going to be dished over to Shane Gleisner. Great pass. Jacob Sarver's going to be able to pick it up. In pursuit here is Ryan Frey. They're just going to play their zones here is Herring. Keep a hold, trying to press him into the boards here. Lets it go loose. And waiting there is Cutter just outside, but Doyle's going to be able to pick it up and read it. Sent out to Kane. Kane with a shot. It goes off the left pad of the goalie there. And Chris Sarver waiting for the puck to come to him. He's racing towards the net, gets past Sean Cutter. And a shot here by Doyle. Goes up and off the goalie's pads and no good. Stays out. Logan Doyle looking for the net. Trying to find this opportunity. He's got it. Looks for the net. Tries to take a shot. Goes off the skate there of Crouch. A solid block there by Crouch. But Jake Sarver's going to try to send this one up towards the back of the net. And Chris Sarver reaching out for him. It's going to go in the neutral zone. Line change here for Central Bucks South. He's going to send it up here to Shane Gleisner. Gleisner sends it over to Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver racing towards the net, but it's going to be stopped there by a great stop by Slobodian. With the puck now is Shane Gleisner. Looks for the net. Sends it. Middle of the ice. Shot. No good. And trying to push it towards the back of the net. It's loose in the middle of the ice. Tries to take a shot. It's good. Pennsbury with the goal. And the Grundy has gone wild. As Pennsbury just took the lead on the number 3 team in the SHSHL. The Central Bucks South fans calling for a whistle, saying shouldn't have been a goal. The goalie in the back of the net for Central Bucks South, Nathan Napolitano, not too happy.
They're calling for goalie interference?
I'm not too sure. But
contested down there. Second goal like that tonight for Pennsbury.
The call's made. It's 4-3. So we got ourselves a hockey game brewing. Cannon trying to keep the puck. There's 9 minutes and 20 seconds left to go for Pennsbury to try to hold on their lead. The Central Bucks South to find themselves back in the lead, or at least tie it up. Trying to keep away with it is Cannon. Cannon pressing the boards here. Both teams pressing the boards. It's scrum for the puck. Puck goes loose and Lindemoff lets it go. McDaniel with a diving stop there as he saw it coming towards the center of the ice with players in pursuit and was able to read that one well as he dove out to make the save.
McDaniel's been phenomenal in this third period. No goals allowed. We're just under halfway done. Just over halfway done. Or however you want to look at it. I don't know. There's 9 minutes left in the period. We're 8 minutes in. And Mary McDaniel, 27 shots on goal, 24 saves. And when you're going to look back at this game, it's going to inevitably, barring a major change, be looked at as one of the better games he's had this season, barring the 2 shutouts he had against Neshaminy and Council Rock North. Speaking of Council Rock North, we'll be live taking on Council Rock North next week on the Raleigh Sports Network.
Timeout called by, I believe it's going to be Pennsbury, as they got 9 minutes to go here. Central Bucks South looking to find a way to get themselves out. Back into this game. Is they're down by 1. It's not a lead they are scared to amount, but they can definitely find themselves back in this game if they just keep hold of themselves here and find themselves a win. But it's gonna start with having to get a goal on McDaniel there. McDaniel having himself a better night than usual. Pennsbury, no stranger in coming into a close game with Central Buck South. They kept them into a 1-2 game last time. And both teams heading back out on the ice. Napolitano heading back out for Central Buck South. See, he's going to head back between the irons, hoping to keep it out. Same with McDaniel. Both goalies got one thing on their mind. Don't let up another goal. It's what already has been a shootout game with 7 goals in this game already.
It's crunch time.
It is crunch time. 9 minutes to go. Third period of hockey. We are off and away. So here comes Linzo with a shot. Sends it on Roberts. Well blocked there, and Linzo once again takes a shot. McDaniel, glove save, and it's stopped. Great save by McDaniel. Linzo, the heavy shot there that started that play, and it all brewed down to that. As both teams heading out there, Roberts out there is the center. Heading in his center is Kvetcher, representing Central Buck South, and Kvetcher is going to win this faceoff. Taking it is Logan Hood. Logan Hood, center ice. It's going to be cleared up into the neutral zone. Both teams keeping a hold of themselves here. And Marcus Roberts with the puck. Scrum for the puck, and Kvetcher is going to get away with it. Dishes it out here. Both teams trying to keep a hold of possession. Central Buck South in possession currently. And Roberts going to clear this one towards the blue line. Shot by Linzo. Goes up and above the netting. As almost a goal there, but it's going to stay in play. Logan Weed with it. That went right over McDaniel. It's in the back of the net. It's a goal. As an amazing shot there. Led to a goal by Logan Hood.
Pennsbury can't put him away tonight.
Can you believe it? So what a play. They kept themselves out of this game. I mean, kept themselves in this game.
They cannot put them away. Central Buck South, unexpectedly, they've been playing catch-up the entire game, but they refuse to back down. Each team knows just how important this is for the rest of their season.
We may have overtime in the back of our minds, but out there on the ice right now, these two teams are only thinking one thing. They got to get another goal on the board, and both goalies are thinking one thing. Don't let up another goal. As Sabordian sends this one over to Lindemoff. Lindemoff with the shot. Goes off the goalie, and no good. Ryan Frey picks this one up, though. He's going to send this one out. Tries to get a centering pass coming up and around the keeper. Sends a shot off. It's no good. And pushing and shoving coming around the ice. And a lot of pushing and shoving. Word coming from the referees. It's just going to be a face-off. Going to the box here is Logan Doyle. Logan Doyle heading to the box. It's going to be a Chermonte Sports Performance power play. Chermonte Sports Performance, their main goal is to help the athletes reach their full potential. They offer one-on-one training, which focuses on the specific needs of the athlete with personalized workout plans that cater to your athlete's every need. They also offer group training, which combines personal attention with a social and supportive atmosphere. They also offer team training, which creates an environment where team members not only develop their individual skills, but also learn the value of working together towards a common goal. Call Chermonte Sports Performance today. Linzo with the puck. Sends one off towards Cutter. Cutter sends it off. Almost onto the goal, but no good. Lindemoff with the puck. Kvetcher waiting. Sends this one out. Dishes it to Ryan. And it's going to be back off to Lindemoff. Lindemoff with the puck. Central Buck South looking to capitalize on this power play. Sends a shot. It's no good. It stays out. It's going to be cleared way up and into Central Buck South territory. It's going to be handed off to Sean Cutter here. Jacob Sarver able to try to chase this one. But picking it up now is Ryan Frey. Taking it is Sean Cutter. Sean Cutter dishes one out to Lindemoff. Lindemoff looking to make a shot. Chris Sarver in pursuit. Stops the pass off a solid interception there and stays up. Height difference there, but Chris Sarver able to stay up on his feet. As jumping for the puck there was Chris Sarver, and Chris Sarver's going to be able to get away with it. Racing to the puck, and whistle's blown. Chris Sarver is going to be sent to the box for 2 minutes.
It's going to be a 5-on-3.
As that's going to be left as a questionable call. But no, they're going to wave it off. No penalty. Just going to get a face-off. As they thought there was a penalty on the ice. 6 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. 43 seconds left to go. This Chermonte Sports Performance power play. Breaking away with it, though. And just pokes, checks it, and keeps it out off the stick there of Chris Sarver. And a great play now as here comes Chris Sarver. Looking to make it big. And tries to take a shot, but no good. Both teams now racing. Diving out for it. It's Pennsbury's. Chris Sarver. Shane Gleisner has him pressed up onto the boards. Both teams trying to get away with this one. Solid checks there out on the ice. And sends this one up to Salordian. Salordian with the puck. Dishes this one out towards Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver now taking it. Doyle's in front of him. Doyle lays down a block there and keeps it away, but not able to pick up the puck after a pass by Sarver. 5 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. This Chermonte Sports Performance power play is over already. Pennsbury back to full strength. Logan Doyle with the puck. Lindemuth takes a shot. No good. Solid save there by McDaniel. And Frey is going to be able to pick this one up. Sends it off. Centering pass. No good. Lindemuth with the goalie screen there. Was able to work. And Lindemuth sent it to the boards. Trying to get away with here. And pushed down the ice. Nets moved. It's a check laid down there. Some hard-hitting hockey going on here at Grundy Rink.
Second time that's net's come off. I think each net's come off twice now. We saw that in the Saturday game as well.
Yeah, not always good to see the Nets come out. But, gotta do what you gotta do here at Grundy. 4 minutes and 56 seconds left to go. Third period of hockey. It's 4-4. It's both teams going to regroup. I believe it's going to be a timeout called by Central Bucks South Titans. And we'd like to thank our sponsors. You're watching the Santucci's Game of the Night. Santucci's Original Square Pizza. Philly's famous original square pizza, founded in 1959 in Philadelphia, is now proudly serving Fairless Hills and the surrounding areas. You can find them at Oxford Point Shopping Center at 110 Lincoln Highway. Fairless Hills, PA. You can always check them out at santuccispizza.com. Proud sponsor, one of my favorite places to eat. It is always good food. You can see sometimes on the Rally Sports Network Instagram, the group eating there. As it's no lie, it's my personal favorite place to eat, and it'll be yours too if you try it out. Check him out at santuccispizza.com.
Coach for Central Bucks South here. We know he's a great coach. He's, like we talked about in the pregame show, organized that phenomenal 4-goalie rotation. Got to imagine he wants to take control of this game with not much time left, bury the hatchet in Pennsbury, escape with a win that would, if they did, be closer than it should be. And same thing for Pennsbury. Each team wants to get control of this game right here, right now, put the game in the hands of their goalies for the next 4.5 minutes.
Without a doubt, the coach understood the toughness of this game. We talked to him pregame, and he was talking about that nothing's given in the SHSHL. This team that is currently 3-9. Yeah, 3-9. This Pennsbury team is 3-9. Is still able to pull up an upset on a team like Central Bucks South sitting at 9-2. It doesn't matter what team you are. Each team is going to give you a run for their money. As here comes Shane Gleisner racing towards the net, tries to find his opportunity to make a shot. Tries to make a centering pass, but it's going to be blocked there by Central Bucks South defenders. Shane Gleisner there with the puck. Dishes it behind him to DeRosa. To Gleisner. Gleisner looking for a shot. Sends it off, and it's going to go up and into the boards here. Puck loose here. No clear possession. Central Bucks South picks this one up, and it's going to be sent over to Logan Hood. Down to Kunkel. Kunkel with the puck. Logan Hood dishes this one out. Sends a shot up. It's in the back of the net. As Waldron with a shot there. Keith Waldron once again comes up clutch and puts his team ahead with 4 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in this third period of hockey.
just like I said, wanted to take control of the game, and now the game is in the hands of their goalkeeper, freshman goalkeeper. They know he's one of the best, if not the best, in the SHSHL. And the next 4 minutes of hockey is going to come down to how well he can play. Game is in Central Buck South's hand.
It's going to come down to who wants it more. As here comes Crouch. Crouch dishes it to Linzo. With the puck now is Sean Cutter. Sean Cutter looking for the net. Takes it up and around McDaniel. Sean Cutter to Linzo. Linzo dishes this one. Doyle preparing for the hit of the puck, but goes past him. Linzo racing towards his own net. So he picks up the puck. Keeps a hold of it. Marcus Roberts in pursuit. Sends this one up. Puck goes loose here by a poke check by Jason Fowler. Jason Fowler with the puck now. Sends this one over to Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver with the puck. Tries to make a pass, but it's going to go loose, and he's going to be able to pick it up himself. Tries to get over to Marcus Roberts and picked up by Chris Sarver. Sarver looking for a shot. Gets sent down to the ice. Puck goes loose here over to Lindemoff. Tries to get a shot off here is Lindemoff, but it's going to go up and through the center of the ice. Both teams coming down to the wire here with 30 minutes to go. Logan Doyle with the puck. Connor Kane sends this one up towards Jake Sarver. Jake Sarver waiting to pass. Looks for Marcus Roberts, and no, he's going to take a shot himself. Goes off the right pad of Napolitano. Marcus Roberts gets checked into the boards there. Chris Sarver there awaiting. Puck goes loose into Pennsbury end. It's going to be waved for icing. Get some fresh skaters down onto the ice. Central Buck South is already making their line changes. 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Who wants this win more, Central Buck South or Pennsbury?
Absolutely. That's going to come down to the scheming. Said, I think 2 times already, they said they wanted to play their best guys more. And this is where you play your best guys. Game on the line. A loss puts their season in the gutter. They need this more than ever. And
Kane sends this one over. It's going to go off the left pad of Napolitano. Dishes it around. The Falcons and the Titans taking it on here. Who wants it more with 2:20 to go? Chris Sarver picks up the puck. Tries to get a shot off. Not seeing anything. This puck's going to go up and into the near side of the ice. Connor Kane's going to pick this one up. Dish this one out here. Tries to get it off to Gleisner. There was, believe, Connor Gray. And Connor Kane there in pursuit. Gray's going to be able to push him out of the way and make the puck loose as Kane's going to pick it up. McDaniel trying to get there. It's both teams racing. Swoop tries to get a shot off. It's going to try to rebound it off the keeper, but no good. It's going to be 1 minute and 39 seconds left to go. Third period of hockey. 1 minute and 39 seconds left to go. 5-4. Central Buck South with the lead. It's coming down to the wire here at Grundy.
Central Buck South, they're going to have to control the puck, something they've done a lot all game. Only 20 shots on goal for Pennsbury. They're going to need to keep them out of the offensive zone. Don't even give them a chance to tie this game.
Puck moving around here. Logan Doyle has it. Looks to move it around. Sends it up and into the near side of the ice. Chris Sarver's going to pick this one up. Taking it himself. He's trying to get past Ryan Frey. Puck goes loose, and waiting there was Central Buck South's Lindemuff. He's going to clear this one. Jacob Sarver not too happy about the check. The Rose are trying to clear this one. Gets in the hands of Sean Cutter. Sean Cutter with the puck. Looks. Tries to dish it. Poke check there was Chris Sarver. Chris Sarver now taking the puck. 52 seconds left to go. Ryan Frey with the puck. Front of the net. Sends it up to Lindemuff. Lindemuff, the shot goes off the glass and picked up by Doyle. Doyle racing near side of the ice. He's trying to get to the net. Racing to the net is Doyle. Centering pass. And no good. Face off looming. Far side of the ice. Central Buck South side of the ice. Far side. We're going to face off on the dots. Empty net for Pennsbury. McDaniel has left the play, and we're going to get an extra skater here for Pennsbury.
This face-off is going to be crucial. They need to win this. Do not want to have this game end on an empty net goal.
Pennsbury looking to get a win on their get their first over 500 win percentage team gets a win, but here it comes. Will they be able to get it tied up to take it to overtime? With the puck now is Chris Sarber. Logan Hood gets checked into the boards. 20 seconds to go. It's a scrum for the puck. Not what you want to see. Logan Hood's just going to try to press it into the net, press it into the boards until time runs out. Logan Hood pressed on here. Doyle trying to get away with it. Logan Hood sticks go loose. 5 seconds to go. Taking it down is Chris Sarver. 3, 2, 1. The shot. And that's game. Central Bucks South pull away with the victory. And celebration on the ice and sadness on the other. Logan Doyle pressing up against Central Bucks South player. He's the only man standing out there. It's Logan Doyle getting upset with a Central Bucks South player. Show of sportsmanship here out on the ice. As not what you wanted to see out of Pennsbury in that game.
Emotional game. Pennsbury knows that they're at 3-10 now, and it feels like that's it. And it was a great game of hockey. Everyone knows that. Central Bucks South continues to show that they just find ways to win. They look like one of the best teams. Great shot at taking it all this year. And for Pennsbury, I mean, who knows? Who knows what happens from here on out?
And that's going to conclude it here at Grundy. Pennsbury have lost another one. 5-4. Central Bucks South take home the victory here at Grundy Ice. As once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Santucci's Original Square Pizza, the best pizza place in all of Fairless Hills and surrounding areas. You can check them out at santuccispizza.com. Once again, you can call Cheramonte Sports Performance today. You can find our Instagram and website. And that's going to do it for us here on the Rally Sports Network. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight to the Rally Sports Network presentation of Pennsbury Ice Hockey. We hope you have a good night. And once again, thank you for tuning in on behalf of myself, Daniel McDevitt, and my color commentator, Ethan Whitney. We'd like to thank you for tuning in and making us part of your evening. Good night.